So one thing, I've got a friend of mine who's looking to get into motorcycling. Doesn't know a lot about bikes. Just was interested in it. Probably saw me and some of my, these other friends riding and thought that'd be pretty cool. So he started asking us about it and looking at bikes and looking at what would be a good bike to start out on. But there's a million videos about what bike is a good bike to start out on. So I won't even get into that. But one thing he was kind of didn't know a lot about, and I don't see a lot about, is how much you're going to end up spending on gear. So yeah, when you're looking at getting a first bike, not only do you have to look at the price of the bike, you have to look at the price of your gear. Even if for whatever reason you don't plan to wear full gear all the time, you're still going to need some basics. And that's what we were talking to a friend, and he was just like, yeah, I'll get a jacket. He said he'd get a helmet, gloves, and jacket, which is probably, I know a lot of people ride in just that, and that's way better than riding around in shorts and a t-shirt. He said he'd just wear jeans and work boots, and he said, you know what, you're starting out, go ahead and get all the gear, start out with boots, pants, jacket, gloves, and a helmet. Just so you have it all, you're ready to go. And that stuff can get expensive. When I started, I remember reading a couple places that you could spend $1,000 on gear right away. And I don't think that's quite necessary, but yeah, for him, I think we went to our local motorcycle store. And that's the other thing, you got to try it on. After you've bought some gear, you might be able to go online. I get a lot of mine online now, but that's because I've bought enough in the store and gone to the store enough to kind of know where I'm at on different brands of helmets and gloves and everything. So I met him at the motorcycle store, and I think we got out the door for under $600 for everything, which I feel like is about the range you're going to be at, around $600 starting out, because that was around $200 on a helmet, which you should probably spend around, come on guy, you should probably spend around $200 on a helmet. And then we found pants and jacket that zip together that were part leather, part mesh. It's a good mix, leather in the high wear areas if you go down, and then mesh to keep a little more airflow. They actually don't have a lot of gear like that. I think they should have more of the leather mesh combination stuff. It's a good cost saving thing to do. And then some boots and gauntleted gloves for the protection of that. Yeah, so basically to get started in motorcycling, you're gonna need to factor in about $600 on gear, just to get a good full kit. And he was even looking at it's like, I could get a cheaper helmet now, and then don't just go ahead and get a full kit of reasonable gear. And we did some shopping around. We didn't buy all crazy name brand top dollar stuff, so that's $600, getting some discounts and getting some of last year's styles or whatever, I don't know. And I think now he still needs to upgrade the the back protector in the jacket was just a little foam pad, so we're gonna, you know, he'll have to spend another, I don't know how much back protectors cost, $50 or something, $60 on a nicer back pad to put in the jacket. But he'll be good to go. You know, he's got a place to start. He's got all the gear to start with. And, you know, if he doesn't want to wear it all the time, whatever, he should. But if he doesn't, that's fine. At least he has all of it. And he can upgrade what he wants from there. If he wants more protection somewhere and less somewhere, that's fine. But I think it's good to start there. And to think about that when you're buying a bike, that it's not just buying the bike, you know, you're at least getting a helmet and gloves with it, you know, with it. And that was one thing. He was looking at bikes that came with gear, and a couple bikes said, oh, you know, that bike comes with a helmet, jacket, and gloves. But the history of those items are questionable. You don't know how old that helmet is. It's probably not going to fit you perfect. I mean, even if it does fit, you know, that's bonus gear. Don't worry about buying a bike just because it has gear with it. Gear is something, I mean, you want to get your own anyway. So don't get blinded by that, or like restrict yourself to just getting a helmet with your bike, because it's probably not going to be a helmet that fits you. Might not be the nicest helmet. You know, it's a bonus. I told him, yeah, if you get a bike with a helmet, great. That's the helmet you can wear to the gym or whatever. Keep as a extra helmet if you start riding 2 up. You keep as an extra jacket for whenever, but in general, don't worry about that stuff. Worry about buying the actual bike. Whatever comes with it's extra is fine, and then go get a, you know, at least one full set of gear that works out for you. Alright guys, I think that about covers it. I searched around, and, you know, on forums and stuff you can find how much it's going to cost, but I didn't see any videos about it, and since I'm helping somebody do it, I was thinking about it. Hope that helps somebody out who's looking to get a bike, maybe get into biking, and is not exactly sure how much they need to set aside for their gear. Alright guys, East Coast Octane out of here.